So today we're diving into something from Blood Test UK that honestly feels completely backward.
It really does.
It's about that moment of panic right after you find a tick on you. And, why your gut instinct about what to do next is probably the worst thing you can follow.
It's a real paradox, isn't it? In almost any other health scare, the advice is always act fast, test early.
Right. But with ticks, jumping the gun can actually be, dangerous.
Very dangerous.
But let's set the scene a bit first. We're talking about the UK, so if you're out walking in the Scottish moors...
Or the Lake District.
Yeah, or the New Forest, even just the general English countryside, you're in tick territory.
Prime territory for Ixodes ricinus, the main tick we have here. And they're not just in deep woods, they're in parks, tall grass.
So you do everything right. You wear long trousers, you use a spray with DT.
And the whole 9 yards.
But one gets through. You find it, you get the tweezers, you pull straight up, no twisting, and you clean the spot. Job done right.
Well, that's the physical part done. But this, right here, is where the advice from Blood Test UK becomes so important.
Because most people would be rushing to get a test. I know I would.
Exactly. The very next day. But you can't. You shouldn't.
And the reason is all about what the test is actually looking for.
Precisely. The test isn't looking for the tick's germs straight away. It's looking for your body's reaction.
The germ fighters, antibodies.
Yes, the antibodies. But your body needs time to actually make them. It has to see the enemy, figure it out, and then build an army of these antibodies.
So if I test on, say, day 2 or 3...
There's nothing there for the test to find. It'll come back negative.
And I'll think, phew, I'm in the clear.
And that's the false sense of security. You get what's called a false negative. So the rule, according to both Blood Test UK and the NHS, is you have to wait.
How long?
4 to 6 weeks after the bite.
4 to 6 weeks? That is a really long time to sit and worry.
It is, but it's the only way to be sure the test is accurate. You got to give your immune system time to, show up to the fight.
Are there any exceptions? What if you feel really sick? Like you've been hiking in the Peak District and a week later you have a fever?
Oh, absolutely. If you get symptoms, you don't wait.
What kind of symptoms?
The big one is the bullseye rash. But also flu-like symptoms, being really tired. If that happens, you see a doctor immediately. The waiting rule is for when you feel fine.
Okay, that makes sense. So let's say I wait the 4 weeks. Why is getting that timing so right so important in the long run?
Because getting an accurate result means you get the right medicine fast.
And it works.
It works. We see it all the time. People in places like the Scottish Highlands or the Cotswolds who follow the timing, they get treatment and they get better.
And if you don't, if you test too early, get that false negative and ignore it,
then you risk some really serious long-term problems. Sore joints like arthritis, heart issues, or just feeling exhausted for years.
It's not just a little bug bite then.
Not at all. And there's even a cost benefit. Catching it early saves the NHS a ton of money because you avoid all those specialist visits and hospital stays down the line.
So to wrap it all up, the key message from Blood Test UK is pretty clear, even if it feels strange. Check yourself for ticks, remove any you find really carefully.
Straight up, no twisting.
And then you wait. You mark your calendar for 4 weeks out and you just wait.
Unless you start to feel unwell, of course. It's a case where patience is just as important as prevention.
A great reminder that sometimes the smartest thing to do is nothing at all for a little while.
It really is. And it kind of leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it? In this world where we want everything instantly, why do we find it so hard to accept that sometimes our own bodies just can't be rushed?